Today's video, we're going to have a look at Argo Blockchain. This is a video that I've been asked so much. It's crazy. The last time I had this amount of interaction to do with Argo Blockchain was, believe it or not, last July, August time, around the NASDAQ listing, when some of my most popular videos were done. 4,000 or 5,000 views. Times were crazy. The bull run was good. Then October came, started talking about on the channel a bear market that was coming, changes that we were seeing in the charts. The mainstream YouTubers, the likes of me, Kevin, and the likes, were still saying, buy the dip, bull run, great times ahead, blah, blah, blah. And I was sort of saying the opposite. Got a lot of hate for that at the time. And fast forward a year later, where are we? Well, we're seeing stocks like Argo Blockchain taking one hell of a giving. We've seen stocks like Virgin Galactic. Big Richard Branson must be sweating it. His stock is down 95% since the all-time high. So this is a wide range of stocks that have taken one hell of a gaping, and the growth stocks have been hit hard. Has it come as a great surprise to me? No, but there's been some news that has come out with Argo Blockchain that we need to talk about. What is the crack, everyone? Welcome back. Buy, hold, sell. Hope, of course, you're all well. First off, just want to say, yes, I've got a green screen now. It's not going to be the usual production that I've done over the last sort of week or so, introducing that to other video channels. So if you're new and you haven't seen, and this is your first Argo video, this is new. This is not what I usually do. It's usually just me down in one of my rooms of the house. But now I thought, well, I'll invest a bit, get things upgraded a bit. I've been trying to also change my channel, which leads me to my next point. The reason I haven't done an Argo video, I used to do them pretty much all the time, definitely weekly, failing that usually on the news. Now I don't, because I got my Discord. Discord members get my thoughts first. I have sent in voice notes. I even broke the rule of the Discord and sent in what I am currently down on. So if those are the types of things you want to see, the Discord's there. It's $3.99 a month, or better yet, learn how to trade, learn how to protect yourself. I'm just watching a load of horses go by my window here. That's nice. Learn how to trade, learn how to protect yourself from this chaos that happened. Like I said, watch the videos. Last year we were saying, oh, we're about to fall underneath the 200-day moving average. This is what happens. What do? You usually open up a short position and you write it right down. You can learn how to do all of that, and included in the price of £99, you also get a lifetime access to the Discord. So if you're interested in those thoughts, that's the place to go. I also, on the day the news broke on the Argo Blockchain garbage that was coming, where they were saying we need to raise funds 15%, we need to survive, was the word that Peter Wall used. I also went on and still provided my input into the Telegram group. That's where you will get other information. I have so many different forums and stuff that I'm in. I'll just drop knowledge throughout them to try and always be active in all these different places. But the best place for the information, quick and live, and to be able to ask questions and get responses, that's the Discord. Not going to read through the news. This is not what this video is about. This is about my thoughts. Anyone that's in Argo Blockchain knows the disaster that the last week has been for a lot of shareholders. Share prices tanked over 50%, and it has been absolutely brutal. Now, for those that don't know the journey that I've been on, about a year ago, when we were entering this bear market, I reassessed my portfolio. I've done that 3 times throughout the last year, stripping out things. People will know in the Discord how I've been targeting things, getting rid of the likes of Virgin Galactic, for example. 95% down now. Brutal. Things have changed. This is a bear market. What you're going to get is Google's, Apple's, Tesla's a 50-60% discount. So I've done them a video on Sunday, the look ahead. I highly recommend people watch that every Sunday. I talk about the thoughts, the general market, the way things are going. We talk about previous bear runs, 1929, the average of cycles the bear runs going. We're well prepared for this. I am not. Many of the Discord members are well prepared for this. They're not surprised by this. Most of them are making actually great money. Greg there, you can see here, actually made 80%, 80%, like that's what he's making in a bear market. Can't wait for the bull run to start, eh? But I appreciate a lot of people have lost a lot of money. Myself, it hasn't been too bad. I bought once when we got the reassurances about 2 months ago. That video, a lot of the points that I made still stand up. I like the fact that Argo has been very upfront. They don't need to do the monthly updates. They don't need to be as upfront with RNS. I have a lot of different stocks like ABML, for example, that the directors just shy away. You don't hear any update, you don't hear any news at all. And to be honest with you, sometimes silence is the best. Silence speaks volumes and all that. But to me, I'd rather have the balls out of the bath. I'd rather have the cards put in front of me and I know exactly what I'm dealing with. So for Argo and Peter Wall, I commend them for that. I've said that in the Discord. Summary for me is, okay, not a great that we're 15% diluted. That's the way around. We've got a new person coming in. Average price of what, 25, 26p. Share price is below that now. Will the new shareholder get a new deal? And thankfully, I don't have the answers for that. I don't want to deal in rumor and innuendos. So the way I look at it is, all we know is we need cash to survive the next 12 months. Personally speaking, the risk there for me is 12 months because I can foresee this being 18 to 24 months. Realistically, we're looking at Bitcoin's next bull run for this fortunes of Argo to change. So that concerns me in point of view over the next 12 months. However, what I do like about that is if we get this deal done, Argo is safe for the next 12 months. I have no reason to think anything different. I trust Peter Wall and the team. They've delivered a lot of good things over the last 24 months in terms of progression and growing. It covers so much on the channel. The NASDAQ, listen, they've delivered on everything that they have promised. And the share price is down for numerous reasons. The bear market's brutal. Look at all growth stocks. This isn't, and I swear, see the amount of people go, oh, what's happened to Argo up until 2 weeks ago? It's ridiculous. The bear market is killing all stocks. That's what happens in a bear market, and it's starting to catch up now with the bigger players. That's also part of this cycle. We've covered it to death on the channel. I'm not repeating it, but that is what happens. So this is no great surprise. I'm fully prepared for it. The next bull run isn't going to be in 2024. Look in the Facebook groups that I was in before some of them banned me. Brian and the likes that would always say, oh, Bitcoin, you don't know what you're talking about. When I was like 40 grand, I was going, yeah, this is going to go to 13 grand, which I still believe is going to be the case. It is going to go there. The charts tell us it's going to go there. Bitcoin's never really been through this bear market of this capacity ever before. So what else do you want? This is the cycle. This is the way it's going to go. And you either buckle up and know the risks and stay invested, or don't be. I mean, I bought one top up in a year. I'm ready to triple down on it. As simple as that. That was my plan 2 weeks ago, and I still think that's going to be the case. But I've always said if fundamentals change, I will reassess my position size, reassess the position full stop. And fundamentally, something has changed. 15% of the company is no longer ours. We are now more diluted. That's the truth. But, and I say but, 15% isn't a lot. If that gives us the security and comfort that over the next 12 months we're going to be safe, I do hope that inflation is coming down. I'm seeing it within my own TPI reporting. I just literally just done a cost report there for one of my projects, and I can tell you right now the TPI looks to be dripping ever so slightly in the UK. I think the USA are starting to see that as well. So I would hope that energy prices will go down. Any positive news that comes out over the next 12 months, I mean, how bad has it been over the last 12 months? So you can imagine how much possible good news could come out and change things, i.e. is the war over? i.e. have we actually got leaders better than Sleepy Biden and Truss, who's freaking useless? You know, things like that fundamentally could change to the markets and get this going again. Better yet, they might just come along and go, you know what it is, let's throw a load more debt into the system and put a big sticking plaster over it and get it all fired up. That is also a possibility. We do have the elections in America, so there's a lot of things that are coming in the pipeline to be potentially optimistic for. But for me, I'm bearish. I'm very bearish on the market until things change. And do I see Bitcoin, do I see Argo going lower? Well, I covered this on the charts yesterday. I'm not going to do the charts now, but for me, I see positive signs in the charts. So for me, the next month's all about who's the backer. We want that sign sealed delivered. We want some sort of update, RNS, welcome to the team. Bit of positivity there would be good to give us a bit of momentum. But don't be expecting anything big in the charts. The percentage drop that we've had recently could easily turn around. Like, I mean, not to bum people out, but when a stock's 80% down, you need it to go up like 400%, 500% just to get your money back. So there's a long road here. Some people have been sending me screenshots of, you know, 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand. Some people have serious money in Argo Blockchain. And I just keep saying the same question. I hope that's no more than 10% of your portfolio. And if it is, then you need to learn to be a better investor. Again, get into the course, because you should never, ever have as much money invested in something that is as risky as cryptocurrency. And I've always said that best in class is Bitcoin. People go, well, what about Litecoin? What about XRP? And I'm going, what about them? I said on this channel 6 months ago, this bear market is going to wipe out 50% of coins. They're just going to be done. I foresee this bear market being as bad as the dot-com bubble was to tech stocks. Crypto is going to get wrecked. And if that scares you, get out now, because it is only going to get worse. Me, I've made my peace of it. Seeing you're 80% down on 10 grand, you've only 2 grand left. It really can't hurt you. It's just fun and games. I just go, well, we'll just sit and wait and ride it out. In hindsight, yeah, should have sold more at the time, but I felt comfortable with losing all that money. I didn't want that to happen, but that's the scenario. This is where we are, and I am prepared to triple down on Argo if they deliver this backer 15%. We get a bit of positivity. Potentially in the next 6-12 months, I will top up, but that's the scenario, guys. Until the charts tell me to start buying, I'm not buying. So I'm only going by a fundamental timeline, which tells me the Bitcoin's bull run, the next halving's not happening until roughly 2024. So for me, going into 2023, I see the next year being flat. Within that, you'll get bear rallies. We're so beaten down, you could easily see this stock pop 100-200% from here. But in terms of getting back to all-time highs, in terms of even getting close to those highs, it ain't going to happen. That was the scenario a month ago, and that's even more the scenario now. I don't know what else to say. I feel sorry for people that have lost a lot of money in this. I've religiously told people not to dollar cost average into most stocks, any growth stocks across the board. There's just no point. There's lows to come. If you've chose to ignore that and just continue buying the dip, meet Kevin style, well, then unsubscribe to him and subscribe to somebody that actually, has an idea of what they're doing. Peter Wall and the guys I feel sorry for. The energy crisis, no one could have foreseen that. They really, really couldn't. They took out a lot of loans to leverage themselves to be in a great position. Perhaps in hindsight, I'm sure they're looking at it going, we maybe didn't need to go as leverage. We probably could have anticipated some sort of a bear run incoming, maybe take the foot off the gas, but they've plowed ahead. We've a state-of-the-art factory. The machine situation, sell machines and loaning out, not too happy with that, but at the same time, I'm kind of going, it's just about surviving. But if you believe Bitcoin's going to go to the moon, and if Argo get this deal done, I feel that's the comfort blanket that I need and the reassurances that I need. Argo are one of the first to get out there and we're going into trouble here. But I can rest assure you, again, miserable as it sounds, there's going to be a lot of companies that will follow suit, and there will be a lot of other companies that will go bust. And even in the mining crypto space, there'll be a lot of companies that are maybe mining coins that are going to go bust. This could be potentially, to be bullish about things, this could be potentially survival of the fittest scenario. If Argo can somehow survive all of this, get out the other side, still implement their progress, the fundamentals, and grow stronger because of it, they get through the other side of this company is going to be solid for the long term. You've got to ask yourself, why is this investor coming in potentially into this disaster scenario? I mean, I think there's not going to be much happening for the next year. Surely that investor knows the same. So they're putting their money where their mouth is. If we get them on board, that is a bullish sign. Survive this and other miners go bust, we're in a better position in terms of the market share. We're in a better position in terms of who's mining Bitcoin. I'm positive energy can only come down. We're at peak, maybe fear, if you want to call it that. Let's just get the deal done, see where we're sitting. I'm not topping up anytime soon. I wasn't doing that 2 weeks ago. I'm not doing it now. I'm just going to let it all settle. I don't want to put my money in. This could maybe be the lowest price you'll get Argo at. I can't vouch for that. But what I do know is I don't foresee your money doing much for the next while. So I'm all right sitting it out. 80%, 85%. It doesn't matter. That 50% drop there literally was like 7% to me. It didn't hurt me. So don't panic. Sit tight. Let it ride out. See where we go from there. I'd keep you updated, obviously, in the Discord. Keep you updated on the channel. And just buckle up for your other stocks as well. Got to ask yourself, why average into Tattooed Chef or why average into Virgin Galactic when Tesla is going to be at 60% discount? That's the stage I am at. That's where I've been the last 6 months. Consider your portfolio. Consider what's going to rebound, what's the safest stock. Stocks with good liquidity, plenty of money, they're the ones that are going to survive. There's going to be a lot of companies that will go bust. They will be no longer here. And you've got to think about it. Am I invested in a good stock that will ride out these times? If not, you've got to consider things. I hope that helps. Oh, just took the camera back on. I forgot about the CTO leaving. My thoughts there is, was he that good? Was he that good? Our margins were dipping down for a while now, and that was his old job, brought in for the efficiency and all this kind of thing. I don't know. I personally speaking, that's what happens in Jaws. People turn over and over and over again. It wasn't like Argo was leading the frigging ship ahead and we were the best in the world. So I always seen room for improvement. Don't know the ins and outs. People are saying, oh, he's jumping off, sinking ship. The birds are going to say what they want. The birds are attacking this share. There is no doubt. They smell the blood. They want to make companies go bust. That is, unfortunate, the scenario. The competitors could be shorting it. We don't know this scenario. But don't get caught up on it. Think about your due diligence. Some man's left. We just bring in a new man. It's fine. Relax. Everyone just needs to calm down.
There's no feeling down there now.
How is your ass?
My arse has got no latch.
I'll be back on Sunday doing my week ahead video, as always, giving you an update on the general markets. I hope to catch us all then. Please like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. Interested in the trading course, interested in the Discord, the links are down below. And if you're interested in other Argo videos, I do have my Argo Blockchain playlist. Maybe you can go in, crack a beer open, reminisce about the good old times and the NASDAQ and the listings and we were going to go to the moon and £6 a share and all this kind of thing. Good old times.